So just notice how wonderful it feels to close the eyes down, to feel your body in a relaxed way, and then drop into the space inside of you that is filled with peace. So isn't it wonderful that we always have this tool, the tool of our breath? It's always there. It's always with us. So all we ever have to do is to connect to our breath, and through the breath to slowly step into the inner peaceful sanctuary, where everything gradually aligns. So we are using the breath to feel the body and to disengage from the mind. So in this practice, it is not required for you to think, to figure anything out, to analyze, to remember. In this practice, you are here to simply be. Be with your body, be with the space that is beyond the thinking mind, the space of the higher mind, where you connect to the true essence of you, which is pure love. So if you have any thoughts coming in, it's not always as easy to quiet the mind. Don't judge the thoughts, don't push them away, just watch them being there, passing through. Think of them as clouds on the sky. Just watch them pass. Do not grab the thoughts, don't run with it, don't create story around it, just let it pass. Connect to the breath once again, feel your body, and that will happen even sometimes 100 times throughout the practice, that you notice the thought and you go back to the breath, you go back to the body. So just feel your breath as it is in this moment. Breathing in and breathing out in your natural way. Feel the chest and belly rising and falling. Feel the sensation of the air in the nose as you inhale, and slightly different sensation on the exhale. We begin to elongate our breath. Breathing in through the nose, a little longer, a little deeper. Taking the breath all the way to the belly, so you feel your belly expanding like a balloon. Feel the belly wall stretching away. And if you have noticed a little bit of distractions, then it's part of life. It's always there. We never can design time that it's just quiet and peaceful. Even if it seems so, things will happen. Life is change. Life is moving. So the key to be with life in a peaceful way is it comes from you, not from the outside. How do you look at life? Do you get annoyed? Do you get frustrated or impatient? Or are you simply watching it, knowing it's there, having no judgment on it? So breathing in through the nose to the belly, breathing out through the nose, and there is life happening again. And that's okay. No accidents, just an opportunity for another forgiveness, for another letting go. There is really no measuring of the level of letting go. Everything matters. So when you learn to let go of the little things, you let go of the bigger things, but in the end it's always just one letting go. It's one releasing. So return to your breath, breathing in through the nose, all the way to the belly. Feel the belly rising up. And then as you exhale, the belly comes in, the breath moves up and out through the nose. Allow the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. And just let's do about 4 more rounds. Really connected to your breath. Always on the inhale. Fill the belly. Fill the whole body. And on the exhale, slowly release, feeling the belly coming in toward the spine. Breathing out through the nose. Letting go. So let go of the chatter in the mind, of any thoughts you might have about anything. Just empty the mind. Connect to this moment through your body, through your breath. The mind will always feed you with some thoughts. The key is to create discernment, create a little bit of a space and not take it seriously, especially when the thoughts are judgmental. Just notice it and know it's an old program running itself, and you throw it away. You laugh about it and say, you have no power here anymore. I am good with life. I let go. I enjoy. I am at peace. One more inhale and exhale together. And then letting go of this conscious breath, and together take a deep breath in and let go with a sigh. So that which wants to be let go of, and maybe the mind doesn't want to let go, we will allow it to be let go of through the breath. So once again, inhale fully, exhale with a sigh. And feeling the whole being becoming softer, becoming more peaceful with that letting go. And we do one more deep inhale and let go completely. And just loving where you are as you are, knowing you are exactly where you need to be. Bringing your hands in front of your chest into prayer position, palms together. And please join me into 3 chants of Om. So let's inhale together. Releasing the hands down, and let the impact of Om, this beautiful healing vibration of Om, let it remind us of what we really are. What we really are is just love and kindness. And so it is. So when you're ready, you can stretch your legs in front of you as you open your eyes, and make the feet move, toes move, ankles move. Just feel the stretch as it's coming naturally. Have the toes pointing away, toes up, toes toward you, press away through the heels. Keep your gaze soft to the mat, so you don't need to look around. You can even close your eyes. And then flex the feet again. And then bend the right knee. Bring it as close as you can to your body. And then take the foot over the left thigh. And again, keep it close to your body. Keep the left leg stretched with the toes up. Now take the left arm and bring it over the right shin and knee, bringing it closer. And now it becomes a little tougher for the back. So the back feels like it wants to round, but you want to keep it up through the crown, reaching up. The chin is parallel to the floor. Chest is pushed forward. Now inhale the right arm up. And on the exhale, just in a half circle, move it behind you slowly, placing the palm behind the low back. You can close your eyes and then press down into the palm on the floor. So either palm or the fingertips pressing into the space behind the low back. Inhale, reach up through the spine. Feel the chest forward, feel the back straight. And on the exhale, just feel yourself twisting a little bit more to the right. But the twist is all the way from the waist, not just the shoulder turning back. So you want to feel it through the whole torso. I always like to say it's like bringing the sponge one side and then we go to the other, letting go of impurities in the body. So you become aware of sensations around the spine or the rib cage, shoulder blades or the low back. Again, it's unique to each of us. Wherever we hold tension, that's where we feel it. And being at peace with your body as it is by breathing in and out peacefully, calmly. Eyes closed. That way you go deeper into the energy body, and that's where the healing shift occurs. It's in the energy body. So when you are deeply in tune, you are creating a healing shift. Now on the next inhale, lift up the arm up, and on the exhale, slowly bring it forward. Stretch the right leg, shift from side to side, close the eyes down. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just feel your body. Feel the right side and the left side a little different. Just notice it. We don't comment on it inwardly. We're not worried what anything means. We are just watching it, silently, peacefully. Bending the left knee, bringing the foot as close as you can to your body so the knee is bent significantly, and then stepping over the right leg, taking your right arm over the shin and bringing the thigh and knee closer, making sure your back is straight. So feel the chest moving forward, the crown up, chin is parallel to the floor. Inhale the left arm up, and on the exhale, slowly bring the arm behind you with the palm behind the low back, pressing down through the palm or fingers. Inhale, reach through the spine and crown, all the way from the tailbone to the neck, and follow the extension through the crown. And on the exhale, see if there is a space to go a little bit further. So clearing the impurities around the spine and throughout the back on this side. Breathe in. Now check your right leg if it's fully extended with the foot gently flexed so you can feel the extension from the sit bone to the heel. And just breathe. Enjoy the space between the breath, that empty space. Allow the mind to become quiet through your conscious practice, releasing stress and tension, not just from the body, but the mind itself. Now on the next inhale, lifting the left arm up, and exhale, slowly bring it forward. Rest the hands on the thighs, close your eyes, roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Just wonderful to bathe in the field of release. Just feeling your whole body letting go, your mind softening. Now open your eyes and bend the knees, bring the feet to one side and move to table position on all four. And remember, there's no need to see how the pose is being done. We all know the poses, they are simple, and you can do them with your eyes closed, just feeling your body. So your face is looking between the fingers, between the hands. Spine is neutral to begin with. Eyes closed. Feel grounded through your palms and the kneecaps, with the feet, tops of the feet also drop down. And then inhale, begin to lift the head and lower the belly. Feel the tailbone sticking out. Feel the curve in the low back as you lift the head a little more. Press into the palms so the arms are straight. Now on the exhale, draw the belly in. Start to lower the head down between the arms, with the crown dropping down to the floor. The hips coming in, the tailbone coming in, arching the back like a cat. And then slowly, on the next breath, inhaling the belly down, relaxing it, and lifting the head. Feel the throat stretching forward. Feel the hips out, maybe a little bit more than before. And then exhale, the belly is drawn inward. The back rounds like a cat as the hips and tailbone is tucked in. And just continue at your own pace with your eyes closed to feel the whole range of sensation through the spine, from the tailbone to the neck. Opening the energy flow through the spinal column. Now the next time your head is down between the arms, then the next inhale, return back to neutral position. Just feel this moment. Feel your palms on the ground. Begin to slowly lower the hips down toward your heels. Go nice and slow. Once the buttocks and hips come down, before you lower the chest, slide the arms away from you by gliding or sliding the palms away. Maybe the last inch you walk the fingers for deeper stretch, feeling the arms fully stretched through the wrists, the elbows, shoulders, armpits, and to the side of the body, all the way to the hip bones. Stretching the spine as you reach forward through the crown and arms, and back through the hips and the tailbone. Now begin to soften the elbows, so bending the elbows, drawing them toward you, creating more space to sit the buttocks even lower. Let the tailbone come as low as you can. The forehead comes down fully to a child pose. Or if your head needs to be elevated today, you can stack one fist on top of the other and have a little elevation, especially for issues with sinuses or eyes or headaches. So just find a perfect child pose for you. And relax here as you are. Just feel your whole body softening. Feel safe and secure. You are not aware of anything else other than
the little space of your mat, your intimate cocoon, your practice that's just only for you. So relax into this. And slowly inhale yourself back to table position. So you are on all four again. And then when you're ready, stretch your right leg behind you. Let the toes touch the floor. Press back through the heel. So feel the heel pressing away, stretching the foot and stretching the leg through the calf, the back of the knee to the glute on the right side. You can imagine the energy of the leg continuing through the spine and out through the crown. Now when you're ready, lift the leg to hip height. So you're reaching away through the heel. So feel the heel reaching away. Let the belly come in. So draw the belly in so your core is steady. Now you can stay here or you can go to further expression by shifting the weight to your right hand and lifting up the left arm. Reaching forward through the left arm. So the palm can face down or in. The fingers are reaching away. Make sure you are not sinking into the shoulder on the right side. The arm is fully straight, nice and long arm. Again, the belly is in. 2 more long inhales and exhales. Reaching away through fingers and back through heel. Really extending the spine. Inhale, reach, exhale, bring the hand down, bring the knee down. If you like to lift the right hand for a moment and move the wrist a little, you can do that. And then we are preparing for the other side. So now you are on all four again, stretching the left leg, toes on the floor, reach away through the heel. So press the heel away, feel the stretch in your foot, stretch through the calf, all the way to the glute. Now when you're ready, lift the leg up to hip height, reach away through the heel, breathe the belly in and let it stay tucked in, supporting the low back. Breathe in and then shifting your weight to your left hand, reaching through the right arm if that's available. Again, making sure that you are with the belly toward the spine and follow the extension as you're reaching away through the heel and forward through the fingers. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach, exhale, release. Shift the hips a little bit. Again, if you need to stretch the wrist, you can do that. Now, open the knees as wide as your mat. Have the toes come together. Feel the palms on the ground and shift the hips back and begin to lower the glutes down toward your heels, coming to a frog. And then lowering the belly and chest down and folding the forearms in a way that you can put the palms on top of one another and lowering the forehead down on the upper hand like on a pillow. And just relax into the opening in the groin area, the inner thighs, the hips, pelvis. And just feel what's here. Feel your breath. And notice, am I thinking? Is my mind running away? Is my tricky mind distracting me from my deep experience? And as you notice, then come back to your breath. Come back to feel the body. Let the mind relax. Let it take a back seat. And slowly inhale yourself on all four. Again, you are in a table position once again. Now when you're ready, move your fingers couple inches forward and your hands, curl the toes under, and we move into downward dog. So pressing into your palms, lifting the hips, stretching the legs, shifting the head and shoulders between the arms, and pressing back through the hip creases and lowering the heels down. Remember, if you have issues with your wrists, you can be on your forearms and elbows and lift the hips that way. So now feel the hips reaching back and the heels lowering down. There is extension in the legs from the heels to the sit bones, extension in the spine from the neck to the tailbone. And if it becomes too edgy, you can always lower the knees down for a moment and then come back again. The other way to ease the edginess is that we start to pedal the knees. So you start to bend one knee and having the other heel come down a little more, just giving yourself a little bit of a break that way. And then coming to full downward dog once again for 2 more breaths. So feel the stretch in your legs, your arms and your back for 2 breaths. You can do that. And then begin to walk the feet and the hands toward one another, coming into forward fold with the knees bent. Just let the arms hang. Feel the head drop, and then slowly begin to come up into standing. Oops. And as you stand up, close your eyes. Separate the feet a little bit. Roll the shoulders back, let the arms hang. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And then just drop in to the innate silence and stillness, where everything stops. You are aware of your breath, of your heartbeat. You are aware of the energy flowing through the body, feeling sensations all the way to your palms and fingers, down to your feet. Just feeling your bodily presence. We are always in our head, in our mind. That's why our bodies sometimes struggle with discomfort and ache, because we don't pay attention until the body screams at us through aches, through discomfort. So when we relax the mind and we start paying loving attention to the body, not wanting to change it to be different, but just loving it as it is, feeling it with all that's going on, with no judgment, then we begin to heal. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your feet together. So the big toes are touching. The heels can be a little bit open. Hands in front of your chest. Look straight ahead or close your eyes. Inhale the arms up, interlace fingers in temple. Arms are next to the ears or even slightly back. Now feel the feet pressing into the floor. And then bring the tailbone in, little. Firm the buttocks and the inner thighs. Now feel the low belly resting toward the spine. And feel the lower part of the ribs dropping toward the spine as well, keeping the chest in alignment. And then follow the extension from the feet to the legs, to the spine and out through the arms and fingers. You are guided to follow the extension because it is through your awareness
on the energy line that the body begins to open and release. So feel the arms reaching up. Now relax the shoulders down, so just let them drop a little. The arms will stay straight up, but the shoulders relax a little. And just breathe, embracing the quality of the mountain that you have inside of you. Steady, grounded, peaceful, non-reactive, like the mountain itself. Inhale, reach up through the fingers. Exhale, just bring the palms together and slowly through prayer position, bringing the hands down through the face, through the throat, chest, belly, and separating the palms and fingers naturally, dropping the arms next to the body, keeping the eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Follow the river of sensations in your arms. You cannot miss the little tingling and vibrating all the way in your fingertips as energy, prana, is moving in your body. Reconnecting to your source. Again, it is accessible by going beyond the thinking mind, by quieting the thinking mind and stepping into the higher mind, where there is just the purest comfort and peace of knowing that all is well. When you know who you are, there is no more fear. There is only love. So when you're ready, open your eyes. Separate the feet hip distance apart with the toes pointing forward. We are preparing for standing squat. Inhale the arms up with palms facing down. Now relax the shoulders. Sometimes when we hold the arms up, we think we need to hold them really tight. No, they are nice and soft with the palms facing down. Chest is open, crown is reaching up, chin is parallel to the floor. Inhale fully, and on the exhale, begin to lower the hips down like you're about to sit in a chair. So we are keeping the low back, this area, nice and steady. So we're not curving the tailbone out, we're keeping it nice and firm. So dropping the hips down, not as low, just to a point where everything stops. And again, if it's available, close your eyes and see if you can go a little bit deeper and get to a point where you can shift your weight to your heels. So you would lift the toes a little bit to see if you are in your heels, and then just let the toes come down to support you. And with your eyes closed here, see if there is a little more space to go lower to find your edge. And then begin to breathe that straw breath, the inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. So we breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the pursed lips, blowing the air out through a long blow, releasing frustration, anger, annoyance, agitation. See if there is more space to go a little bit deeper, or if it's too edgy, go up a couple inches, reset yourself, and then go down for 3 more full breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, come up, press into the feet, come up, release the arms and hands, close your eyes, separate the feet a little. Let the arms rest. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Feel the flood of energy in your thighs or glutes or anywhere in the lower body that you held tension. You feel in a powerful release right now. This is a spontaneous purification happening in your body. Not just for the physical body, but for your mind as well. Releasing old blocks, old holdings, old habits and tendencies. Just let go. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. And now come to the front of your mat and open the feet hip distance apart again with the toes reaching forward, hands in your waist. And just have your gaze on the floor, few feet away from you. So we start with grounding on the floor. Inhale fully, and as you exhale, step back with the right foot into lunge. So it's like runner's lunge, like you're about to run. So the back foot, wiggle it in any way that you can. So the foot is with the toes curled under, with the heel of the ground, and you pressing away through the heel, pressing down through the front foot. So the front knee is bent, it's approaching parallel to the floor. Again, the back heel is lifted and you're pressing away through the heel. Chest is forward and hips are squared to the front. So you move them so the right hip moves forward a little more. Perfect. Now you feel all different muscles here. Now inhale the arms in front of you. Keep your gaze on the ground. Bring the arms up. Palms together, fingers in temple. Keep the gaze grounded. Now inhale, reach through the spine, reach through the arms and fingers. Feel the back heel reaching away, the front foot pressing down. Feel the extension from the back heel to the spine and out through the arms and fingers. Once you feel steady, you can lift the gaze and look straight ahead, or even look up toward the ceiling. You can always return the gaze on the ground if you need some steadiness. Beautiful, peaceful warrior. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the middle of your body. Lean forward, step forward. Release the shoulders and arms. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let go with a sigh. And feeling sense of heat as you burning away that which no longer serves you. Even though we may learn to use the mind in the right way, to use the higher mind, there are still things that are lodged in the body. So even though we are not primarily the body, it's just a vehicle given to us to move through this realm of this human life. We are a spirit, but we were given this vehicle and we need to take care of it. We need to maintain it. So we are now clearing and releasing anything that may be in a way of optimal functioning. So you can fulfill your spirit journey in the most joyful way, in a body that's feeling good, that's serving you. So feeling the feet on the ground again with the toes forward, hands in your waist, looking down on the ground. Inhale fully, and as you exhale, step back with the left foot. As you step back, then you feel the foot on the ground probably to a little bit of an angle. So if that's what happened to you, then just twist, like have the ankle come up and then you are on the ball of your foot, on your toes. And with that, you bend the front knee a little more, but make sure that the knee is above the ankle so you can kind of move the front foot a little bit forward to get to that point. Then pressing away through the back heel, down through the front foot, feeling the front thigh. The hips are squared to the front. And remember, you can always stay in one face. You don't have to go higher if this is where you are today and that's as far as you go, that's okay. Inhale the arms in front of you. Exhale the arms up. Palms together, fingers in temple. And pressing back through the heel, down through the front foot, reaching up through the arms and fingers, extending the spine, opening the chest. And once you have your balance, you can look straight ahead or you can look up. Feeling the expansiveness in your heart and your mind. Taking 2 more full breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly bringing the hands down. Lean forward, step forward. Release the arms and shoulders. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Become aware of the energy field inside of you. Feel the heartbeat, your breath. Feel the sense of heat as prana, your life force, is cleansing and realigning itself back to your innate harmony. Giving yourself a little time to cool down. And then opening your eyes and stepping your feet together with the big toes touching again, heels slightly open, hands in front of your chest, look straight ahead or close your eyes. Inhale the arms up, interlace fingers in temple, coming to a mountain pose once again. And bring the tailbone in from the buttocks and the inner thighs, reaching up through the spine and the fingers. Inhale up, and on the exhale, press your right hip to the right, the upper body goes to the left. I'm doing it the opposite way intentionally so I can match you, I can mirror you. So feel your right hip pressing out to the right. Feel the side of the body opening as you reach into the left with the fingers. You're reaching to the edge of the wall and the ceiling. So you can feel the stretch on the right side, around the waist, rib cage, under the arm. Again, this is an area where we store a lot of blocks and holdings because we don't stretch here as much. So breathe into it. Half moon, allowing you to cleanse. Inhale, come back to center, pause for a moment. Inhale, reach up through the fingers. Exhale, press the left hip to the left, the upper body goes to the right. Feel the hip pressing away, the upper body now reaching to the opposite side, creating deep stretch on your left side. Again, breathing into the stretch. Keep your breath calm and steady. Don't hold your breath. Just keep breathing. If you have difficult time breathing, you went over your edge. You need to back off a little. Inhale, come back to center. Pause for a moment once again. Now feel the hips moving forward, hips and belly moving forward, the spine rounding, the chest opening. So you're coming into a little bit of a back bend. We are saluting to the sun here. So again, imagine that your spine is curving over a big beach ball. So your chest is coming forward, the face lifts up just a little bit. Saluting the all-loving, unconditional sun. Inhale, come back to center, pause for a moment. Separate the arms and hands. Bring the arms in front of you, palms facing one another. Relax the shoulders. Bend the knees, lower the hips down a little bit, and then push the hips back and reach forward through the arms and fingers, stretching the spine. And once the back is straight, start hinging at the hips, coming into forward fold. Lowering the belly and chest down toward your thighs, hands on your calves, head lowers toward the knees. Sliding the hands down toward your ankles, you can bend the knees even a little more. You want to rest the belly and the chest on the thighs. Now press into the feet intentionally and then lift the buttocks and the tailbone up. So you're stretching the legs, but only to a point that the low belly still stays connected to the upper thighs, or the upper thighs stay on the low belly. Either way. So just feel the extension in the back of your legs from the heels to the sit bones. Feel the stretch there. Notice the spine from the tailbone to the neck. And now release the arms, let them hang on the side of the body. Bend the knees a little more, shift from side to side here, little swaying. And now bend the knees, have your hands touch the ground and come onto your knees. So knees come down. Sit the buttocks on the heels with the torso up in Vajrasana. If this is not available to you, you can sit in cross-legged position. Rest your hands on the thighs, spine is straight, crown is up, roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Your body feels warm, and that's that inner fire that's called Agni. It's burning away, again, that which no longer serves you, that which the thinking mind has a difficult time to let go of. Even though you have awareness of it, you want to change it, it's very difficult. It seems like it's stuck somewhere. So you begin to release it as you drop into that space behind the mind. You drop into space where you connect to the source that knows the best for you, or wants the best for you rather, knows what you need, and you trust the source of grace. You relax and feel the body, and feel the energy, your breath, your heartbeat. Just let go. And when you're ready, shift your hips to one side and stretch your legs in front of you. Extending through the legs, shift from side to side. Ease the flesh from underneath. Have the length of the legs on the ground with the toes up, a little bit curled toward the shins. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed, eyes closed. And just even this very simple sitting pose can already open a lot of energy in the body. And from the sit bones to the heels, you can feel the extension from the spine to from the tailbone to the neck through the spine. So it's 90 degrees with the legs and the back. When you're ready, inhale the arms in front of you, palms facing one another. Exhale the arms up. Inhale, reach through the fingers. So extend the spine even more. And on the exhale, begin to hinge at the hips. Start to bring the torso forward. You want to feel the chest coming forward first. If it's difficult for you to keep the legs straight, you could bend the knees a little bit. You could soften the knees to allow you to move the back forward a little. Or you keep the legs stretched and you only move to a point that is available. So feel the extension in your legs and stop at the point that your spine wants to round up, that cannot remain straight anymore. And you feel powerful resistance. So release the hands on the shins or thighs. Close the eyes down. And just rest here. Just do nothing other than feeling the body. Feeling the sensations. So it feels like nothing is happening, but you are in an allowing mode. So we are moving from forcing, from making things happen, to allowing, to letting things happen. So we are watching when we let go of our efforting and we just simply relax. Then notice the longer you stay here, the deeper you begin to move, even without your own efforting. You feel the upper body just sinking a little bit lower, only through the work of gravity. So you let go and you reach deeper stretch than through your own efforting. This is a wonderful point for your own life. When you stop efforting, when you stop controlling and managing for things to be the way you think they absolutely must be for you to be happy. When you let go just a little bit, and instead of it you allow what's there to move itself, you begin to experience wonderful opportunities coming to you, miracles happening. Transformations. We are the way, and we are also in our way. So we are that which we are searching for, and we are the obstacle at the same time. That's why it is so difficult. See if you can drop a little bit more. If not, it's okay, just stay as you are for 2 more breaths. See if you can flex the feet just a little bit more to give it a little kick. Inhale, and now on the exhale, begin to slowly come up. Just coming up to a point that the spine becomes straight, and then return to sitting. When you sit, then stretch the arms in front of you once more and then bring them up. And inhale, reach up. So we really extend the spine, stretch the space between each vertebra with the crown reaching up. One more inhale up. Exhale, bring the palms together and through prayer position, releasing the arms. And then resting the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And feel again the flood of sensations in your legs, in your low back, your feet, your toes. All is well. And when you're ready, bend the knees, shift the hips forward and lay on your back. So we're moving to the cooling part of the practice. Take your time here. As you lay down, you might want to wiggle a little, rock from side to side with the thighs and knees close to the belly, or you might not feel that way. So you might just feel like being in stillness. So just see what's there for you. So after some initial moving, find your stillness. Go to a pause with the body resting, with the spine stretched on the ground, fully supported, strong, from the tailbone through the back to the neck. Feel it grounded on the floor, pelvis as well, hips, shoulders. Feel yourself sinking and surrendering to the space below you. Just let go. Feels wonderful. And as you lay down with your feet on the ground, with the knees open, just knees reaching up to the ceiling basically, arms next to the body. Now as you inhale, bring the right ankle over the left thigh. So the right knee is moving out. It's like a partial figure 4. So let the knee be moving away from the body rather than dropping toward the body. Now when you're ready, inhale the left foot off the ground and begin to bring the left thigh closer to your belly, close enough to clasp your hands in the back of your left thigh. So the right arm comes between the thighs and the left arm from the outside, clasping the hands and fingers together. Let the left calf drop on your hands, so you're not holding it up in any way. And just feel this for a moment. It already feels like a deep stretch on the right side. Now see if you can flex the right foot and the left foot, and that gives you extra intensity. If it doesn't feel right, you can release it. Now inhale, and on the exhale, just begin to bring the left knee and thigh a little closer to your body, so you start to feel deepening intensity on the right side, and go only to a point that you reach your first edge, that powerful resistance, that hot spot on the right side. So instead of pushing through it, you stop once you reach it. Stop, hold the position and keep breathing steady, calm breath. And we're not trying to get rid of this hot spot. We're not trying to change it, say it shouldn't be there, because we don't know it. We are just acknowledging it by not judging it in any way. Just noticing it, observing it, and breathing into it. So when there is a hot spot appearing in your life, in a form of a person or situation, bringing you this particular energy of reactiveness, look at it just like you look at this. It's just a hot spot appearing. It's just intense energy. I don't know why it's there, but it's for me to relax into it. It's not for me to react. It's not for me to take it personally. It's for me to be with it with no judgment, simply letting it go. Breathe in peacefully, and with each breath letting go of a layer of tension. So now see if there is a little more space that was created, and see if you can, on your next inhale, bring the left knee and thigh a little closer, going to a deeper edge, even if it's just 1/4 of an inch. And then again, just feel it without any commentary. everything that's there is there for us. It actually is there to serve us. So when we say, I release that which no longer serves me, it means it already fulfilled its function and we can let it go. But a lot of stuff is still there for us to learn further. So we use it as learning. We are non-reactive awareness. Inhale, and on the exhale begin to release. So let the hands go and float the foot down, uncross, and rest in any way that feels right. Sometimes it feels good, have the knees bent and separate the feet as wide as your mat and collapse the knees on one another. And that feels relaxing for the hips and thighs. It's like a teepee pose. And then watch the momentum of the energy on your right side. Even though you're not in the stretch anymore, there is still powerful sensation. That's, again, the momentum of the release. So there are some layers in our body that are very thick and they don't take just one letting go. We have to come back to it. They have many, many thin layers within that one big thick layer. And it's okay. It's a process. When you're ready, have the feet on the ground with the knees bent once again, separating hip distance apart, and now cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Again, just feel it first as it is. Let the knee aim away from you. And then when ready, lifting the right foot off the ground, drawing the right thigh closer to you, clasping the hands in the back of the right thigh, relaxing the calf down, and just holding this. And then feeling the right foot flexing, the left foot flexing, keeping it going if it's feeling okay for you. Inhale again, and on the exhale start to draw the right knee and thigh closer to you, starting to feel sensation rising up on the left. So again, we are going to our edge. So the edge can come earlier than on the other side, or it can be more flexible here. Again, it doesn't matter. We are watching what's there. So stop at the point that you feel a deep intensity. Don't push through, just relax into it. Breathing into the hot spot. So now imagine you have somebody in front of your face saying things to you that you don't like, you don't agree. You really have a totally different opinion, but you watch it as just this hot spot. It's just the hot spot appearing, that's it. So you breathing into it, you keep breathing, you relaxing into it. And then instead of the conditioned reaction, you saying something you later regret. You saying something that's judgmental or hurtful, that's coming from completely different place than love. Instead of it, you just breathe into it. And you are slowly letting it go. And it feels wonderful when you didn't react. It feels wonderful that you didn't go into defense. You were coming from love. So see if you can go a little bit more, finding a deeper edge. Breathing into it. Inhale again, and on the exhale, slowly begin to release, uncross the legs. And again, rest in a way that feels right to you, legs bent or stretched, whichever feels right. Or if you feel like you need to move or shift, and then take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh.
all is well. You are walking your own unique journey. It's perfect for you. Feel the rising and falling of your belly and chest. You are connected to your peaceful sanctuary. When you're ready, have your knees bent with the feet on the ground. Feel the feet pressing down into the floor. As you inhale, lift the hips about an inch of the ground and shift them about 5 inches to the right and drop them down. Stretch your left leg on the floor. Bring the right foot on top of the left thigh. Take your left hand on the bent knee. Stretch your right arm to the right with the palm up. If you don't have a space, then just lower the arm below your neighbor's arm or keep it with the elbow bent, whichever feels right. Turn your head to the right side, inhale, and on the exhale begin to guide the knee by pressing your hand into the knee to the left side. So very slowly. The slower you go, the more release you experience. Slowly moving the knee to the left. Start to feel the right side. Feeling the hip and side of the body lifting off the ground. So see how far you can move the knee, keeping the right shoulder connected to the floor. That's important. So the knee twist stops the moment the shoulder wants to lift up. And then feel the side of the body. The right side, the thigh, the hip, oblique, rib cage, chest, armpit, arm and fingers. So this is a whole energy line that you are opening, releasing stuck energy, holdings, breathing and relaxing into the changing energy that's coming and going. Realigning your body spontaneously. Slowly and mindfully on the next inhale, begin to return to the center, both feet down. Align the spine, the hips, the head. Bring the right arm closer to the body so both arms are resting, and relax. Just go into your innate stillness. Let go even more. Surrendering to the moment. Opening yourself to miracles. When you remove the thinking mind, the old mind, and you connect to the higher mind that's guided by the Spirit itself, that's when you are opening space for grace, for higher wisdom. That's when your life begins to transform. You experience more peace, more love, better health, more abundance. Let go of your old ways. Feeling the feet on the ground once again with the knees bent, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips about an inch off the ground, shifting them about 5 inches to the left, dropping them down. Stretching the right leg on the floor, taking the left foot on the right thigh, taking the right hand on the bent knee, stretching the left arm to the left, turning your head to the left. Inhale, and on the exhale, begin to guide the knee to the right. So gently pressing your hand into the knee, guiding it to the right side. And watching the left side speak into you through sensations as you gently move to the right. And stopping at the point that the left shoulder wants to lift, grounding yourself. And feeling the left side fully, from the thigh, the hip, side of the body, chest, armpit, shoulder, and out through the arm and fingers. There is nothing you need to think about right now. Just feel your body. Feel your breath. This is a sacred space. Space within you. On the next inhale, slowly begin to return back. Feet down on the ground, knees bend, align the hips and spine. Both arms next to the body. Inhale and exhale with a sigh. And it feels wonderful to let go. To fully let go. Starting to realize that it is safe to let go. It is safe to let go of your constant doing and thinking and trying and managing. When you let go, nothing bad happens. Something wonderful happens actually. There is peace that comes in. It takes place of that constant restlessness. I should be doing something. I should be working on something. I should be moving forward. Somewhere. It's always somewhere. Other than right here, right now. So let go. Feel the peace that's available to you. Draw the thighs and knees close to your belly and chest, and allow your hands to hold the shins or wrap the forearms around the shins. Give yourself a little bit of rocking from side to side. Massaging the spine and the low back, or the middle back rather. The tailbone is lifted, feels nice for the low back. And then bringing the feet down on the ground, keeping the feet together and opening the knees to opposite sides into butterfly. So let the knees come to opening with the bottoms of the feet together, feeling the groin area, the inner thighs, the hips, and letting go again. Feeling your breath in your belly, rising and falling. Now lifting the butterfly off the ground just as it is, with the knees to the side, lifting it up so the feet come up as well, and you can reach between your knees with your arms to grab your feet. So hold the feet together with your hands and draw the heels as low as you can to the ground. So you're pressing now the pelvis and the tailbone down. So now we are connecting with our very base all the way to the base of the spine. There is connection. And here too you can create a little shifting or rocking or making a little bit of circles, massaging your foundation. Bringing in vigor and strength through conscious breath and movement. When it feels complete to you, you can stop in the center and stretch the legs to opposite sides, coming to happy baby.
a wide opening with the knees bent, the legs open in the hips and groin area, with the inner thighs. So it's wide opening in the body, but also the mind and the heart. Letting go of the last bit of resistance. And when this feels complete, you can release the pose and settle in Shavasana, our final relaxation. And there is effortless relaxing. You had worked your body. You had opened your channels. You had relaxed the mind. You had dropped into the space behind the mind to the higher wisdom. You have connected to the spirit. And now it's time to celebrate. Celebrate by feeling bliss. Bliss of a body that's been loved and nurtured, cared for, appreciated. Feel your whole being open and spacious, with no limitations. Infinite. Open, vast energy field of pure love. Realizing the comfort and reassurance of the space within you. When you drop into deep relaxation, you reconnect to your true nature. You are no longer imprisoned by fear and worries. You are realizing your infinite potential of love and kindness. as you have experienced yourself in the stillness of your being, and feeling the beautiful spirit that you are, that pure love and kindness in your heart. Through that realization and that experience, you have created a powerful healing shift. Even if that bliss, that realization is only a moment, it really is infinite and eternal. It reaches to the past and to the future. It changes things on the deepest level. Every moment when we choose love instead of judgment or fear, we are changing the whole world. Feel your heart filled with gratitude and a sparkling joy. Joy of simply being in this life. Joy of being. Slowly begin to connect to your breath. Feeling the moving of the belly and chest once again. And beginning to awaken the body. Feeling the stretches, as little wiggles maybe through the toes or fingers. And sometimes there is still only stillness. The body still is not ready to move, and that's okay too. So just watch what's there for you. Maybe the knees begin to bend. And you are still anchored in that beautiful space of your peace that doesn't change as you move. So begin to follow the promptings of your body, gently awakening, feeling refreshed, feeling open and relaxed and rejuvenated, energy flowing freely. There's a great amount of energy inside of you under the relaxation you feel right now. And slowly moving yourself back to sitting when you're ready, or just pausing on one side first. Again, whatever you need to do. Keeping the eyes closed or closing them back down once you sit in. And then keeping the spine straight, shoulders relaxed, bring the hands in front of your chest when you're ready. Connecting to your heart center. Remembering that you have old ways of being and you have new ways of being available to you. So have a courage to move away from the old if it's no longer serving you. Only two ways, the way of love or the way of fear. Which one you want? Please join me into one chant of Om. Let's inhale together. prayers of loving kindness to all beings, with no exception. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.